spot. All right, what I'm going to do first today, I'm going to just show you what I actually really do. This is how I actually paint, and to get you to see kind of how setting up and preparing yourself for what you're going to paint is important, how I use the water, how much paint, just sort of the general physicality of it, because this is a big painting. I love this scene, and since I know I'm probably never going to get to paint it after this week, I'm going to paint another one. So you'll just see the kind of the stages. It may take me several days to finish this because we'll be coming and going and doing stuff. But so I want to just do a demo, start the demo, and then we are going to explore the materials and the equipment. And if you have very particular equipment, which everybody has a different easel, after we get to a point where everybody's working, I will come around and help you individually with your supplies and your equipment or any questions you might have about that. And we're going to explore our materials this morning with a few exercises and some color mixing. And then we are going to do some fun drawing and start painting. So it will be a progression of things, and it takes time to do each thing, so just know eventually, after we've been doing this for a few days, it'll start to come together and you'll start to feel like the pieces are coming together. And that's one reason I wanted to start at the ending with me actually making a painting, so you can see that it's not just going to be all color swatches and stuff, but you do need to do that at the beginning to get your sea legs on using the water. And one thing I will say about watercolor, several things I wanted to say to just introduce you to the medium. First of all, watercolor is really about learning how to work with and love the properties of water, the movement of water, and the ratio of the water to the paint, and also drying aspects, and that is affected by the atmosphere, about the humidity in the air and all that kind of thing, and that can slow down your painting. It can if it's real hot and dry, you can just paint, layer after layer, and you're okay. So that being said, watercolor is also basically meant to be used as a transparent medium. Unlike acrylic and oil painting that are thick, and you can dilute them with water, with acrylic, and with a medium, some kind of medium for the oil painting, but they're still basically opaque paints. And they also, once they dry, you can't use them anymore. They're disposable. Watercolor is meant to be used transparently. It's not, you don't put it on like butter. It comes out like nice creamy butter out of the tubes, but you dilute it a lot, and the more you dilute it, the lighter the color becomes, and the more clear, transparent it becomes. But if you start to feel like it's you're putting it on and it's sitting there like you're spreading butter on toast, you're way too thick. That you're not going to be using it that way. That also leads me to the next point, and that is I'm going to teach you my way of doing it, or show you my way, and give you classical tips about watercolor painting as a medium. It is used so many ways. So as soon as I say don't spread it on like butter, I'm sure there's somebody fantastic that has. Jamie Wyeth, I saw a painting he did, a big watercolor of these crows, and it was the background was this thick watercolor. Okay, but he's Jamie Wyeth, right? Okay, so he